I literally counted out the idea that you could swim and listen to music or podcasts or anything at the same time. I mean, I swam for 10 years, and the concept of that was always something that I wanted to do. And I had attempted a couple of times, and it literally, to me, I thought it was impossible. I just counted it out as something that I could do.
That's funny, because once I started swimming and I got in the water and I was swimming for a while, I was like, okay, I could like meditate the whole time, but I like to be really productive.
Same.
Right? So either listening to music or podcasts or some like book on tape, audiobook, self-help, something like that. And I tried a whole bunch of different brands. You know, the ones that have like the little thing on the back and then it has these really long wires and you stick them in your ear, right?
Mm-hmm. Tried those.
But for me, every one I put in my ear, like it came out or like didn't seal very well, so I couldn't hear the music, right? Or it sealed and then the water came in and then I couldn't hear the music, so it was worthless, right?
Yeah, I had a similar experience as well. When I was training for Ironman, I knew I would be, my time's so valuable with running multiple businesses, and I knew that I would be basically using all this time training to either meditate the entire time, which I do meditation anyways, or I could put it to use. And so I did personal growth books, audios, podcasts, listened to probably 240 hours of like Tim Ferriss that year on podcasts, just studying people who are successful and how to be better. So this little video clip here is kind of about what you can do to be more productive in your life and what products actually work in this capacity. So when you're swimming for an hour session, or you're biking for a 4 or 5 hour session, or you're running, you can actually throw in something into your ears that's going to energize you mentally, not just physically, and you can have that extra power into your life through the business and implementing all this stuff in your life after you're done with your run and your bike and your swim, not just getting the physical benefit. So anyways, I just to kind of key in on some other things that didn't work for me, there was some ones that kind of go around the ear and like attach on with the plastics. I think you mentioned earlier.
That was one of the ones I had tried, and it's just if you caught any momentum or as soon as you did a flip turn and push off the wall, they would just either come off your ear or, like you said, they would fill up with water. They didn't really have any sort of seal.
Yeah, those didn't work for me at all.
Yeah, they were impossible.
Right. And the reason we want to do this video is because we were just sitting around and chatting about it, and all of a sudden I mentioned like that I was doing this, and Michael,
I caught off guard. So again, I swam for like 10 years, spent so many hours in a pool. And like, yes, the meditation concept was actually something I found. It's great sometimes to be in silence, but I was swimming so many hours that it would have been so much more beneficial to have something in my ear. And so when he brought this up, they laughed at my reaction, and then they said we had to do a video because I was just shooken back because they said it literally works. And so I haven't tried it yet, but I guess they're about to tell you about it.
He keeps trying to get him out of our
I know.
hand. We're like, wait till the video.
They keep saying they want to have real spontaneity, so like, let us actually show you in a video. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like, I'm just trying to see this.
So excited about it.
So,
but I think Carl might have the winner today, but at least
I think there's a reason both of them are winners, so I'll let you go first.
Well,
right?
at least maybe second best. Maybe it's the first best for you. I tried headphone wise, I probably tried like 4 or 5 different ones that didn't work. They like leaked or they came out basically. So these come with the Audio Flood, which is the company that does these little iPods here. And it's actually filled on the inside with basically cement on the inside, so the water just literally cannot get inside of this. So all the components are completely protected and safe. This clips onto the back of your goggles on the back here, and then these are short. A lot of them are long, and they just get in the way, and it's really annoying. And so the short one is perfect, and they just kind of wiggle them into your ear, and it seals the water out. I've had ones that I've got before that water gets in them and then you can't hear it anymore, and you got to stop your workout and training, and you got to like shake it out, or do this. All right, like that might happen rarely, but they're almost all never do that, these particular ones. So you just wiggle it in like this, and they don't really come with instructions, but there's 3 different size ear pieces that come with it too, so you can adjust it. I mean, the medium ones are great for me, and then it just gets clipped onto the back, and you just click that baby on, and you are you're a go. And I really only use this one setting. You just flip the little button once over, and then go, and it always saves your spot. One key tip with it that I recommend is when you're done, it's easy to just have push pause, and then kind of you get out of the pool, you're putting stuff down, you kind of forget about it. Always, turn it off afterwards because it will slow the battery down. But these things last, I mean, like 15, it seems like 15, 20 hours sometimes, as long as I'm turning it off after the workout. So pretty cool. Audio flood.
So it's funny because when Jason started talking about his and Michael was getting excited, I'm like, ooh,
Here you go, buddy. Here you
I've
go.
got my
You
own,
check 'em out.
right? That I swear by, that right? So I actually hadn't gone with that brand just because I saw the price on it, and I was like, can I find something else that would work? So I was trying all these other options, and a lot of the other options did not go in your ear and just stay in there, right? They'd fall out. Also, this cord right here was just a long cord, and so I would have to, at first I stuck it in my hair and tried to put it in my cap, and it would just always come back out and fall out. Or what I started doing is wrapping them around my goggles and then sticking them in my ears, and that kept them in my ears. But as soon as I went to move my goggles, this cord was all wrapped around the goggles, right? So I can see where that one would be good. There are a couple other reasons, but first I'll get to this. So this is the Sony waterless, dustless Walkman. And if you remember the Walkmans, they were like back in the days with the cassette tape, right? And then they went like to the Walkman with a little CD player, mini CD player or whatever.
Okay. Innovation on here.
So this is like the next level. Okay, so it's waterproof. So you can do all the same thing. You load music on it, right? It's not as easy to load music on as if you had like this iPod here, because the iPod could be loaded with the Apple software very easy.
Yep.
Right. So, but it's just MP3 files. So you plug it into your computer, you drag the files and drop them, right? But the next cool thing about it was that it's also Bluetooth, right? You cannot use Bluetooth in the water because the water you get 6 inches and it doesn't work anymore, right? Even if you had your phone and it was waterproof strapped to you, it's just not going to send the signal, right? So it's also Bluetooth. So first off, you use the MP3, load up whatever you want, podcasts, music, books on tape, get in the water. You just wrap these things around your ears just like this, and then I wiggle them in the ears. Okay, and then to keep them on, I just pull my cap over it, right, and over my ears, and it holds it on, right? And so now, and I've never had them come out. They don't loosen up. Okay, so they stay in your ear, and then you can control everything right there. Now,
Does it seal up? Does it seal up pretty good?
Yeah, it seals really good and tight. It stays in there. There it comes with 3 different little earpieces, depending on if you have small, medium, large ears. Now, it doesn't only just work in the water because it has the Bluetooth that works out of the water. So if I get out and I go for a run or I'm on the bike, I can switch the little earpieces to ones that aren't waterproof for the little piece. And then I can go for a bike ride or a run, and it has a transparency setting. So even though the music's playing, you can hear the outside sound, right? Which is great when you're running, but when you're biking, you kind of start hearing the wind. So then I shut the transparency mode off, which isn't necessarily as safe, right? You can't hear what's around you. And then the other thing about this is that it charges. It has a special charger. You just slide it right in. I have worn this thing probably over 150 miles swimming. I've worn it in the ocean for probably 30 of those miles. Never had any issue with it getting wet or hurt or ruined or anything. However, one issue is that when I'm wearing it, I realize this, it might mess up my stroke, right? So when you come forward, this right here, I kind of, over time, started letting my shoulder out because I didn't want to hit it and knock it out. So you might start messing up your stroke a little
100%.
bit, right?
100%.
And so, that's what I like about yours, right? You can get nice and tight right in there.
Yeah,
I suppose, right?
I didn't mention the biking and swimming. Like the clip is pretty simple for like clipping onto like your helmet strap. I recommend like down near the chin, or if there's one that's a little bit higher up, it's better, in my opinion. And then when you're running, you can just leave. I can just leave it on my back. Especially if it's like a humid environment, it just kind of sticks on there. But you can also just clip it onto the back of a cap or any type of.
Okay, so now we got to figure out which one's the best. They're both really good, by the way. I like that, right, because the simplicity and how tight it is, right? But I like this because I can also use it when I'm running and biking, which that you can, but I can listen to Spotify. I can listen to other stuff that's streaming from my phone.
Can stream to that.
Yeah. I could talk to my daughter while I'm on my bike.
What's this called?
This is the Sony waterproof Walkman.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a version of this one or some sort?
Yeah, this is the NW-W NW-WS623. NW-WS623. They made it really easy.
Cool. And where can you get it at?
I got mine off of Amazon, but also they're carried by like B&H Video, probably Best Buy as well. But I usually just, well, I probably would just click on the link below and get the best deal myself.
If you like our review, then click on the link, and we appreciate that. And we'll continue to provide more value to you guys down the road in the future with other things that we recommend that we've tried and true through our Ironman and other experiences.
But wait, so which one's the winner?
I mean,
Can I give my opinion?
you're the one. Yeah, here.
So, like,
What do you think?
I mean,
He finally gets to touch
He
it.
hasn't even
Right.
touched that one yet.
I haven't even gotten to put it on yet. Ooh.
Oh, looks like it's a little challenging to get in your ears there.
Well,
First
you
time,
got
though,
this
it doesn't
first time.
All right. So you would.
You
This
feel
is
it?
the pro swimmer here.
Mm-hmm.
So your device was sold on me as the winner until you pointed out that last thing.
Yeah.
And that really is key because you have to be able to lean into that every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the reason you're messing it up, or changing your stroke, I don't know.
You can see how
That
it would,
seems-
though,
yeah,
now
for
that I
sure,
pointed
because
out.
you'd hit it every,
Right.
and then you wouldn't want to hit it off, or you
Right.
wouldn't want to hit it, so you'd just instinctually just kind of avoid it. And then maybe you do the right stroke on this side, but not on this side, or then you just maybe throw off your whole stroke. I don't know. So I guess, and plus the cool thing about this one is, I mean, I just like how it's all it's not gonna break on you. I don't know. It just seems like sturdy and good. Plus the Apple product thing, big plus because all my stuff is on Apple. So that's a consumer thing right there, I guess. Just
Okay,
depends on what
so
you
if you want simplicity and you're good with just MP3, you can go over here with the what's the name
Audio
of-
Flood. These are about 175, 180 bucks. So
Or if you need a little more robust with Bluetooth, right, some other options, right, then you can go over here with the Sony waterproof Walkman, about 120 bucks.
cool.
Cool, man. Both are gonna be awesome. I mean, definitely.
You want to buy them?
Yeah, right.
No, I will be. I'm gonna do a lot of research now. I'm about to look in to find a
We
really
just
good
gave
one.
you everything you needed
Yeah,
to
you gave me
know.
2 options, bro.
You know,
I
we
play
gave you-
poker.
we
You
just-
keep looking at my iPod.
Yeah,
and I know
right.
you're going
Dude,
for
I
it.
will say,
Yeah.
I really do like this. I really am kind of convinced by that one.
Hey, maybe we should see who can swim like something the fastest, and the winner gets Jason's.
Done.
Well, give me 6 months.
Bro, I'll put $100 on the line. Or $170 on the line. You put that on the line. We can swim right now.
Yeah, right now. Okay, how about Carl holds you down?